Hi! Coming to you live from my bathroom this morning. I thought I would share just a couple of the things that I use to help keep my bathrooms mostly clean, my countertops free of all the things I don't want, and have easy access to the things I do like on my countertops, and how those couple of goals or systems really help me to be able to not only keep the bathroom cleaner, but also when I do come in for my deep clean, in order to help that process go a little bit faster, because I do not love cleaning bathrooms. The first thing that I do is edit out the space, going through all of the medicines and getting rid of those in the appropriate ways, the things that are expired or that you no longer use, getting rid of those in a safe way. Then I go through and I get rid of hair products that I'm no longer using, or skin products that didn't work for us, anything along those lines. So anything that I have purchased that isn't working or we aren't using up. And I'm really honest with myself about that. The first couple times that I did this, I realized that I had a habit of buying a lot of hair products and then maybe not loving it, or even it was still sort of working, but I impulse bought the next thing that I thought would work even better. And with that created a whole accumulation of a lot of hair products that I only use once in a while. I bundled those up, and there's a couple of different things you could do with that. Sometimes your local shelter will love that stuff if it's mostly still full and in good condition. An example of that would be my daughter's ethnic hair care products. We went through a lot of different things trying to find the perfect blend for her hair. And once I found that, I had a whole container full of things that I had purchased and just realistically weren't working. For me, when I'm, doing her hair, I don't want to spend 4 hours and have a product in there that I don't like. Those things absolutely weren't up for using up. I was able to package those up and clean them off and send them to the shelter, where they were very grateful to have them. You can do things like that. You can pass them off to friends. You can check and see if your local charity will take those items for you, or you can squeeze them out, call it a loss, recycle the containers, and move on. Either way, they aren't serving you half full on your bathroom counter. So I give you permission. Forgive yourself for buying. Let them go. You're going to let go of all of the things that you no longer use. Now, if you still use those rollers every single Christmas, you can keep them. But if you're not using them, even things that you purchased to try to use for your, like hair curling irons, blow dryers, things like that, if they're not working anymore, absolutely wrap them up, send them off to charity. Now, once you've gotten through with your edit, you might find yourself with an assortment of hair products that don't fit in your space, or shampoos and conditioners that don't fit in your shower. You can recontainerize those. Get yourself some containers that work. An example of that would be this bottle of paste that I love using in my hair, but it broke and it's not working for me anymore. I can dig at this and have a half broken container open, or I can use something like this, a little apothecary jar that I purchased for 50 cents. I can open this up, scrape the contents into that, and now I have something neater and more accessible and better for travel that I can use. I do a lot of this type of thing. Bathroom containers are so inexpensive, so don't be afraid to go to the travel section of your store and grab a couple of them. I use spray bottles for water and conditioner for my daughter's hair. Something like this is like 99 cents. And then rather than having a whole tub full of big, bulky shampoo bottles, I will store the big, bulky shampoo bottles in the back of my bathroom cabinets, which is not prime real estate. It's something I don't want access to all the time. And I will just fill these up once a month. And the bonus is that these are totally ready for travel when it's time to go someplace. Think about something like that. Now, the bathroom is a little bit tricky for containerizing because our brain says like things together. That's kind of an organizational rule. But in the bathroom, you kind of need to tweak that a little bit, and you want to think of like things together as the stuff that you use in the same way. An example of that would be I have 3 or 4 different curling irons, a blow dryer, and rollers for my hair. Those are all hairstyling tools that I use. However, on my most daily basis, on the days where I'm not washing and shampooing my hair, I have just a curling iron and a couple of things. So rather than my hairstyling bucket being full of everything, I have a basket that I keep right here that I just pull right off of a shelf that has what I use in it for my hair every day. These are my daily things, and that way when I'm getting ready in the morning, I pull this out, set it on the bathroom counter, do my hair, and then put it back in there and slide it away. Everything fits in there. It's nice and spacious. So think about putting your like things together. Now, the lesser used hair items I have containerized in other places. An example of that would be this guy right here. So now this is for the curling iron and the rollers and the things that I only use on special occasions or every couple of weeks for my daughter's hair. Now I have this in another container that goes under the counter. So this doesn't get prime real estate because I don't use it very often, but I do still want to use it and I want it to have a home. Then I just labeled it with a 3x5. You know I love my blank 3x5 index cards. You could also think about using things like this. Little drawers where you can keep hair supplies. This is mostly for my daughter's hair supplies, but I wanted to be able to keep them individual. And then you'll notice even inside, I have smaller containers inside for smaller items. That just keeps it from being a jumbled mess. And sometimes when she's in there, she creates a jumbled mess anyway, but at least this way, it doesn't take me forever to clean them back out. These types of things live under my bathroom counter where I'm not going to want to reach in and out every day. So when you're setting up your bathroom, think about it. What's easy to grab? What do I use every day? Get those things in the forefront, way out in front and center, and the lesser used things can go in those back spaces. I hope this helps you think of setting up your bathroom in a way that is easier for you to get ready in the morning and easier to clean and easier to maintain. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.